Good evening, students. As in last video we have started the revision of chapter number 13, surface area and volume, and I have revised all the formulas related to surface area. Today we will revise volume. Firstly, volume of cube, that is a cube, where a is the side of the cube, and unit of volume is meter cube or centimeter cube. Okay, then cuboid, as in cuboid there are three dimensions: length, breadth and height. So its volume is length into breadth into height, that is LBH. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h, where r is the radius and h is the height. Because when we keep cylinder base is circular, when we keep a number of circulars one over other, we get a cylinder and its height is h, then its volume is area into height, that is pi r square h. Volume of cone, that is 1/3 of the cylinder, 1/3 pi r square h. Volume of sphere, 4/3 pi r cube. And volume of hemisphere, as hemisphere is half of sphere, so its volume is 2/3 pi r cube. These formulas are for exercise 13.5 to 13.8. Okay, so by using these formulas you will try the exercise, and doubts you can discuss in Zoom class. After that we will start chapter number 3, that is coordinate geometry. Okay, this chapter also same as chapter number 4, which already you have done. So let us take a review of this chapter. Firstly, Cartesian plane. What is a Cartesian plane? Where two axes, x and y axis, lies, that plane, this plane is known as Cartesian plane. These axes, x axis and y axis, these are known as coordinate axes. Coordinate, okay, axis, and this plane is known as Cartesian plane. Now this axis, which is horizontal, this is x axis, one side x and here x dash. Second side axis, which is vertical, that is y axis, y and y dash. Both axes intersect at a point, that is origin. Here the value of both x and y is 0 and 0. Okay, same as here, positive on the upside of y-axis positive and downside negative. These two axes divides the Cartesian plane in 4 quadrants: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. First quadrant we will start from here. Okay, coordinate axis divide this plane into 4 quadrants. After that, whenever we have to plot any point, coordinates of that point are abscissa and ordinate, x and y. X is known as abscissa and y is known as ordinate. So if any question is there, you have given any point, suppose here any point B given, okay, and you have to tell what is the abscissa of this point. So you will see the value of this point on x axis, and if ordinate you have to find, you will see the value on the y axis. Then on x axis, as 4 quadrants are there, in first quadrant both x and y are positive. In second quadrant x is negative and y is positive. You can see from here, x is negative, y is positive in second quadrant. In third quadrant x as well as y both are negative, and in fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative. Okay, so in all the quadrants we will write the values. Now question is like this: you have given the point, suppose this point given -3 and 7, and question is, without plotting this point on the graph, you have to tell in which quadrant does it lie. So you will tell from these, okay, that in which quadrant it is lying. In this chapter question is about what is abscissa, ordinate, in which quadrant it is lying, or you have given any point you have to plot on the axis in the graph, or graph given, from graph you have to tell the values. Okay, so you revise these 2 chapters, and doubts you can discuss in tomorrow's Zoom class. Thank you, students.